Pisces Tarot. I am MiMi the Lightseer, where your business is my business. I'm standing up right now because my butt is kind of hurting. I've been doing this thing for a couple hours today. So I apologize for you seeing my pajama bottoms. It is what it is, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with a timeless reading. And what this means is you find this video when it is meant for you to hear this message. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is going to be a 7-card relationship spread, which is going to talk about you, them, the positives, the negatives. What do you need to learn from this situation? What do you need to do to heal this situation? Of course, correct. And then we're going to get into some more insights, okay? So how this works over here underneath the sea, we're going to figure out a cosmic insight. Then we'll understand what the tea is about it. We'll look at whose energy we need to talk about, or to talk to, rather, I should say. And then we'll build our story from there, okay? So you get to see how this goes as we go. All right, so to start off, we are going to do with the, like I said, the cosmic insights. And what we're talking about is sexuality. Somebody is still figuring themselves out, okay? So somebody's sexuality ain't exactly what they said it is. Oh, my Lord. All right. No judgment, no shade, no tea, but we ain't got time for that, okay? So we're going to go and figure out what the tea is. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Okay, what is the tea? What is the tea? And by the way, I cannot see these cards, okay? So if you can see the bottom, I cannot. All right. Boss daddy. Okay, so we got a boss who's stable, rich, a business owner, CEO, BDE, who is, trying to figure out his sexuality? Okay. All right, now whose business are we about to get into? Whose business are we about to get into? Okay. Whose business are we about to get into? Okay, that's the earth. We've done them already today. We're going to keep it moving. Fire, did them already. We're going to keep it moving. Air, we did them already. We're going to keep it moving. Air. What in the world y'all got going on? I need a water sign. What was this? Air. Dang. I ain't sure for this card. Okay, here we go. We got a water sign finally. I would have taken those stars, but I'm ready to go. Okay, so, sorry, water signs. Y'all the last ones today. All right. So, starting out this reading, we are talking about Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. We are talking about the 8 of Cups, which is talking about departures, moving on, letting go, and personal growth, okay? So, something is going on with us, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, which I'm not surprised that the sexuality card has come up here, because a lot of us can be very fluid in our sexuality and how we show up in the world, so that makes sense, okay? All right, let's get into it with the light seers. Who's the boss daddy who doesn't know or still trying to figure out his or her sexuality? Who is the boss daddy with the sexuality that is still trying to be figured out? Who's still trying to figure out their sexuality? We have a 10 of Pentacles. That's you. So when it comes down to the Pentacle energy, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So somebody in this storyline has a family, which I'm not surprised because we got a boss daddy, okay? So somebody's trying to be a family person, family man for their family. They're the providers. Everyone's happy and enjoying life and everything is good. When it comes to them, their feelings are hurt right now. Okay, if you notice, she's crying. Okay, she's got her tears are basically watering the ground. The ground is dry. There's a hole there in her heart. So someone that this person is dealing with, possibly a wife or a girlfriend, is dealing with the loss, regret, or feeling like they've been abandoned, or they just don't feel loved. Okay. The positives of this is you think you feel like the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is a person who is very practical. Again, that leader, the boss daddy. He's very strategical. He's very thoughtful. He always plans before he does, okay? The negatives is somebody right now is losing their self-confidence and their reassurance. They're not feeling feisty. They're not feeling fiery. They're not feeling it. So again, I'm going back to the narrative. I'm getting here that this is a husband and wife situation going on here, okay? Damn. 5. This relationship is telling you guys about heartache, disappointment, grief. This also is a card about divorce, okay? So somebody's sexuality is causing this relationship to fall apart and come out on the other side. We also are learning how to heal right now with the 7 of Wands in reverse. And in the upright, this card specifically talks about some type of self-defense and protection. So this particular person in this situation did not feel protected as they thought that they should have felt protected in this marriage. Okay, so I'm really going to stand on the narrative. I'm really gathering somebody was not being honest about their sexuality, and the husband in this situation, wife, is now hurt and destroyed because she found out that she's not protected like she thought. And as a result, we have a star card here, which is the third major set of major arcana, which is talking about transformation, which is extreme change, the renewal and the completion of a cycle. But when we have this star card here, that tells me that there is new hope and renewal that is coming after this divorce is going to be over with, okay? So we're going to go ahead and rock with it. You're going to come out on the other side, girl. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups here. So when we talk about the King of Cups, again, this goes back to this leader, this family man, this supporter, somebody of high tolerance and empathy. But if you look here, his ships are coming in. So yeah, he's focused on this, but this is what he's really worried about, that ship coming in over there. All right? As we go underneath the sea, mermaids will tell us more. Don't you like it when your cards get stuck? Eight of Swords. Somebody thought they had you bound, but they don't. And I'm going back to this whole situation about the husband, the marriage, right? Because that is a form of restriction. But somebody felt like they were being imposed in their relationship. With this Knight of Wands, somebody needed to make a choice here. And so with this situation here, we have somebody who's a little bit more free, a little bit more courageous and bold in how they're doing things. But they decided to go in the opposite direction. And with this Strength card, now we're dealing with the focus on the inner strength and courage. So now they're having the willpower to fight through whatever was restricting them and causing them to be off the balance and not have control over their own lives. And with the Six of Wands in reverse, that talks about there being a victory for their accomplishments. So this person is not necessarily in this moment in time feeling good about their decision that they're making, but they know it's a necessary evil for them to be happy with themselves. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So look, we got the King and now the Queen, but the Queen of Cups is upright to me, but in reverse to you. So yeah, we have the King and the Queen. So there's definitely a marital situation here going on between two energies, the masculine and feminine energy, that is headed toward divorce because of a sexual preference, okay? Don't tell me more. And I really do sense that somebody's really disappointed to know that Boss Daddy is questioning who he is sexually. And I guess that's an assumption that somebody's made. Again, I'm LGBTQ plus friendly. I'm an ally, you know, so I'm not judging. I just think that, or I'm sensing that someone's disappointed because they perceive. I mean, hell, we could be talking about Diddy right now for all I know, you know. And he is a water sign. No shade, but Scorpio. You know, we could be talking about you, Diddy. Just saying. Yeah. Cards sticking together. Cards sticking together. Trying to break them up. All right. Shuffle again. Judgment. Okay. So with this Judgment card, this is the last of that arcana. Okay. So whatever come out of this situation, the clarity that you need is coming. Okay. You're going to have truth and understanding about who you are as a person. The star is here again. Okay. So that's that hope and rebirth that we talked about earlier. Yeah. The truth is coming out. With the Three of Pentacles, perhaps you wanted there to be some type of third party situation going on. Maybe you wanted to have a threesome or something like that, and maybe the wife is just like, nah, that ain't me. Okay. And then with this Seven of Swords, if you look at this, she looks like she's screaming. But with the Seven of Swords here, that definitely goes to talk about making feeling that betrayal and needing to protect yourself, because this ain't what I signed up for. That's exactly the energy that I'm getting. That betrayal, that dishonesty, the need to run away, the need to gather yourself. Yeah. And I just totally shifted that before I looked at the bottom. But we're going to say we have the Page of Cups at the bottom, okay? So with the Page of Cups going on, there's definitely a new lover in the picture that this person did not know anything about and is not happy about finding out that they exist, okay? Tell me more about Boss Daddy and his sexuality. Tell me more about Boss Daddy and his sexuality. Why are the cards sticking together like this? So there's a balance that needs to happen, or let me rephrase because it's reversed to me. There is a balance that has come undone between masculine and feminine energy with this Temperance card. Again, this is talking about that inner strength that we pulled up here, okay, with that Arcana, right? So this Temperance card is telling me here that there has been a new perspective, and somebody did not want to let go, but they had to because the balance was off, okay? So perhaps the woman in this narrative here did not want to leave her marriage, but she had to because he was going to continue to do what he wanted to do. And with this Nine of Pentacles being here in reverse, this tells me here that there's a lack of self-sufficiency here. Solo pleasures were going on that you were not okay with. So he was continuing to do this behind your back. That's where I'm going with this. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, people knew about this relationship. They knew about this. And people were talking and gossiping behind your back about this. And if they have not been, they will be talking about you because of who this person is. You were the center of the attention. You were the boss bitch. He was the boss daddy. You was the boss bitch. And you might not have had a career or anything like that, but people know who you are. And they definitely, they were talking about you. And with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me right here that he is coming off of his pedestal, if you will. He's not the person that everybody thought that he was. Everybody thought that this man was the man. And now everybody looking like him like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Fuck happened to you? Okay? And then we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And so with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that tells me, again, going back to that self-imposed restriction. So we have that here. Okay, so that energy has showed up again. Yeah, this person felt restricted. They had some desires that they wanted to explore. You didn't want to participate. They was like, damn, let me go still do this because it's something I'm really desiring. And they felt like you as their partner should have been a little bit more supportive than what you were. And they're not liking how they felt isolated. because you were trying to control their sexuality. And maybe it could have been, you know, that they was laying pipe around town anyway, regardless. And now they just got exposed to something else, and that's really making them feel good about who they are. And now you got a problem with that too. Passion. This says the heat is rising between us. Okay, third party. I told y'all this was a third party situation. The heat is rising between us. The intensity of my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. Up, oop, up. Says, it will be unlike anything we have experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You're such a passionate and magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you. Is that queen as in queen? Or is that queen as in queen? I don't know. I have no idea. When is this news about this sexual third-party situation going to come out? When are we going to find out about this third-party situation? All my cards are sticking together. Y'all see this? When are we going to find out about this third-party situation? In January. Okay? So remember that time is relative, time is subjective. There's no, you know, timeline in space. You know, we have time, the energy does not. So this can happen at any point in time. This can happen January 2025. This can happen January 2026. It's whenever you find this video. Look at where you are today in the timeline of today's time, and look at where January is in relation to that. But yeah, in January, it's coming out. And you're going to need some resilience. You need to go knowing what. Told y'all she was a boss. What. You got it going on. What. You got to have some resilience, sis. All right, let me get you one more card. We can pull an oracle card. A couple oracles and get on out of here. A merry motive. There it is. There it is. He's got motives for why he does not want to keep going in his marriage. That's for sure. Okay. All of my cards sticking together. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Yeah. He ain't worried about you. He said, if you don't want to open up our doors, I'm going to let the town in, whether or not you like it or not, because that's who I love, and that's what I love. So if you want to put that restriction on me, you go right on ahead, but you can kick rocks, boo-boo, and you're going to need that resistance to take your bossy ass on somewhere, because Boss Daddy is going to be clear about his always, okay? And with that being said, I am MiMi the Tarot. MiMi the Tarot. I am MiMi the Psychic Leader. Thank you so much for coming to Pisces Tarot. I really do appreciate it if you would like, rate, and subscribe. Please let me know how this resonates with you. I am booking personal readings. Feel free to hit me up, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.